Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. Today is a very sad looking day. It's heavily raining right now and it's quite fitting with what day it is today because today, as you can see, it's Love Day and it's one of the saddest holidays for Astrid. As we all know, back in the days, Astrid lost the love of her life in the magic realm, which is also why she never goes back there. And Love Day, it's, as it stands in the name, a holiday to celebrate love, but unfortunately she lost her love years and years ago. And even though right now she's quite happy, it's just because she's at her house. And usually during Love Day, what Astrid does is just stay at home, experiment on her cauldron, write down some new recipes. Sometimes she goes out and try to find some ingredients for her potions, but that's pretty much all she does during Love Day. And she especially do not want to go to the bar because this is where some couples sometimes go on a date and just hang out together. Also, this is a day where she thinks a lot about her family, and I would like for her to go and chat with them, maybe just, you know, send them a letter. So let's go ahead, socialize, and I guess we should check for Penpal replies. Also, oh, poor Benson just fell. That was so sweet and so sad at the same time. Also, as I said, we received some mail actually in the mailbox this morning, and I'm thinking that it's the package that we're supposed to receive from the magic realm with the brooms and the familiars that we could have as well. And I do know that in this house there are some familiars, some orbs here that you could actually use, but I would like for Astrid to find them, not use items that the Tides Changing placed here when she built this house. She found a new potion. What did she find? Plentiful Needs. That's a very useful one. So now she's moved on to the next milestone of her aspiration, so now she needs to reach Spellcaster rank 3 Adept. She just needs to evolve of 1 rank, I guess. She also needs to know 5 different potions and brew 5 potions. Okay, well, we're going to have a busy day today because she's going to be doing all of those things. But first, let's go and check the Penpal replies and then get the mail because I'm really curious to see what she's going to get. Also, we might receive a postcard from a Penpal, and hopefully this is going to accomplish this whim because she really wants to collect a new postcard. Also, I'm starting quite late in the day because I had Astrid take Midnight to the vet. In the comments of the last bar, Jasmine let me know that Midnight, being a free spirit cat, she could actually go out and get impregnated outside of the lot. And even though I love having Crystal and Gem in the household, I don't really want to have a million cats running around, and it's going to make things, you know, very difficult. So I had Astrid go to the vet clinic and have Midnight spay, and unfortunately now she's very sad, but it's for her good. You know, she's going to be okay now. She's not going to have a million babies, and we won't have to take care of a million kittens. So yeah, that's also why it took me a little while to start this part, but there you go. Let's go ahead and check the Penpal replies. And it feels to me like Astrid is just trying to ignore that Love Day exists, and she's trying to ignore that this day exists by just focusing on her work, focusing on potion making, and just focus on something else than the love that she lost and the fact that other people are in love and all of that. Just forget that it's Love Day. Anyway, it says, I've always wanted to see the Simomon River? I'll have to ask my new Penpal from Riverview to describe it. Okay, so we have a postcard from Riverview. Let's go and get it. Do we have a letter from Champ des Sims? Doesn't seem like it. We didn't ask one. Can we ask for a letter? Maybe we could write a letter to Champ des Sims and maybe they can reply to us because I really, really want to have as many letters as possible. Let's go also here and scrubberoo this little box and hopefully it's gonna go well. Now, what do we need for the Plentiful Needs potion? Plentiful Needs, we just need an apple. That's really easy. We do have an apple in her inventory. Apparently we do. Maybe we could also go and fish for a goldfish again. And what else do we need? We just need some turquoise. So maybe I can have her order some turquoise. How is the garden doing? Also, she wants to collect some honey, so let's go apply the mite treatment actually with the bees. Ooh, these one are enraged as well. Let's just go collect the honey from these ones. She's going to get attacked, of course. But the bees thankfully are taking care of the garden as well. Can we do something with it? Don't think we can. Definitely doesn't need to be watered. Also, let's check what can we have from this rock here. And then let's go and sell the honey from this one. Oh, she dug up a treasure map. I actually don't care about those because the treasure map always gets you to a capsule which gives you a My Sim doll. And I really couldn't care less about those. The bees are still irritated. Maybe we should bond with them. Let's try to bond with the bees. And then let's have her just get some food. I think we do have some leftovers in the fridge. Let's go and get the leftovers. But what you can start doing is definitely brew a potion. Let's go and brew the potion of plentiful needs. I want to have as much as possible of this one because it's definitely going to be handy. And I wonder, we have 6 apples. That's handy. Maybe we should plant an apple. Although I think it only grows during the fall season, so it wouldn't be able to grow until a couple weeks from now. So maybe we should keep at least one and plant it later, just to make sure that it grows in the best circumstances possible. I think Midnights need to play as well. Although, no, don't brew anything right now. Just eat something, then play with Midnight. Oh, we could remove her cone. Sure, let's remove it. And then let's go and play with her. Let's go play with the laser pointer. Oh, look at the kitties! Crystal and Benson seem to like each other. Also, if Gem and Crystal ever age up into full-grown cats, I will have to have both of them get spayed because Benson being a boy, you never know what can happen. And then we need to fill the bowl. They're going to eat like crazy. Also, I didn't check what she got from the package because I think she got a broom. Oh, she got a gnarled wood broom. It's kind of the basic broom that you can get. Oh, she does have a familiar. The 6M owl. Cool. Let's go and bind the familiar. Athena. Oh, actually, that's a pretty cool name. The preeminent symbol of magic and ancient knowledge. They have a strong connection to the moon and stoically follow the chosen spellcaster. Yeah, let's go and have Athena. And also, I think I'm going to have her always use the broom whenever she goes anywhere. Also, I think I used to have a mod that made the familiars a bit more interesting. I have no idea if I still have it in my game. Oh, I don't think Midnight wants to play anymore. But yeah, I have no idea if I still have it in my game. I'll have to check because that made the familiar chat with you a bit more and you could actually talk with them and kind of develop a relationship with them. I'll try to find it and put a link to it in the description because this was a very handy mod. I don't know actually if you can still use it from the, the latest version of the game. But yeah, let's see. Familiar, let's go and summon the familiar. I know also that I could have either Midnight, Benson, Crystal or Gem be the familiar of Astrid, but I kind of like having a kind of real familiar and see them follow Astrid around. It's so cool. I actually oh, Genevieve. This is Astrid's niece. I heard there's a talent showcase going down at the lounge. Let's go embarrass ourselves. No. Even though I think Brindleton Bay is not that far away, I don't think Astrid would like to go tonight. Astrid's familiar has magically sent her a gift into her inventory. 1 minnow. Cool. And I've never had the owl before. Yes, I think I do have the mod because I can talk to the familiar. Oh, you can hear it. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if it's from the mod or if it's from the game, but it's so cool. Alright, let's go and experiment a little bit more. Although I also wanted for you to brew a potion. Let's go and brew Plentiful Need. And we could also make the Good Fortune one. That's so cool with the owl following her. There's so many cats in this house as well. Let's see, Friggle. Astrid saved ingredients while crafting the potion of plentiful needs. She saved an apple. Cool. Astrid's familiar has magically sent her a gift into her inventory. 1 parrot. Cool. How often is this going to happen? But yeah, Astrid just continued to do what she has always done ever since she lost the love of her life in the magic realm during Love Day. She just never left the house and she spent it with her cats. She chatted as well with her family. She wrote them a letter just letting them know that she loves them and that she thinks about them, and they seem to be thinking about her as well a lot today. She would love to go and hang out with them, but she doesn't want to leave the house as well. Plus, they live in Newcrest and it's quite far away from Glimmerbrook, and she doesn't want to leave her house. She doesn't want to go too far away, and in some ways, she feels like she's completely disconnected from the human world. She's just been surrounded by magic and surrounded by spellcasters for so long now that she... Oh, I think the owl is saying something to her. I think the owl seems happy. Okay, let's go and bottle up everything. She needs to use the bathrooms. Maybe she can do that quickly. and then brew another potion. Let's make the potion of good fortune. But she doesn't feel like she belongs in the human world anymore, and even though she loves her sister, even though she would love to see her niece and nephew once again, she's afraid of how she would feel with them and that she wouldn't be able to really connect with them. So rather than taking the risk of looking like a monster or looking like an outsider, she just stays away from them. But seeing them again is an idea that, of course, crossed her mind. She's just really afraid of losing this small relationship that she currently has with them. Let's see. Judy, her sister again. Oh, it's ladies' night at the bar tonight. Let's take advantage of the cheap drinks. And it's at the Elixirs and Brews bar, which is in Glimmerbrook. And I'm sure that Judy, she's worried about her sister. I don't know if Judy knows exactly what happened. I don't even know if she's aware that Astrid is a spellcaster. I don't think she knows that Astrid is a spellcaster. She just knows that she's living far away, that she studied in a special school because she had special abilities and, you know, they grew apart basically. But maybe she has an idea that something bad happened to her sister. Maybe she can feel it, but she doesn't know exactly what it is, and she knows that this time of year is very difficult for her sister, and so maybe she's trying to get her out of the house. But Astrid, she's going to decline once again, even though she would love to see her sister, and maybe actually Judy will be in the Elixirs and Brews bar. But it's also Friday night, and it's love day today, so... Oh, she saved the turquoise and the valerian root. Cool. But yeah, Astrid knows that there's going to be a lot of couples on date nights tonight, and she just doesn't want to take the risk. It's Genevieve again! Something crazy is going down at the ruins. Oh, maybe they are on vacation, maybe for the weekend in Windenburg, and maybe that's why they really want to see Astrid. But no, once again, she's not going to leave the house. That's crazy, they've called her so many times. But I'm sure that it's because they're worried about her and that they're wondering how she is. They haven't seen her in years. Genevieve remembers Astrid because she was around 4 or 5 years old when she last saw her aunt, but she just has this brief memory of Astrid. It's Anthony who doesn't really remember his aunt because he was just a baby when he last saw her, and he wasn't really able to remember anything back then. But Genevieve sure remembers, and that's why she probably sends a lot of texts and calls her aunt a lot. But let's go ahead and bottle up this potion. And Astrid is getting a little bit tired. It's really early. Can she maybe experiment a little bit more? Actually, I'd like for her to maybe experiment for some spells. The spell that I would like for her to try and do... Oh, apparently I've played 5 hours with this save. Cool. Is the copy-pasto spell. And I do know that I could have her learn it from this book over here, but I also would like for her to discover it on her own. Oh, you're going to practice magic in front of the house? Oh, come on, practice magic. Practical magic. I mean, we're in Glimmerbrook. It's not like nobody knows that there are spellcasters over here. And this owl looks so cool. Look at that, it's so cool looking. It's shiny, it's so cool. But I feel like Astrid is learning potions and spells a lot faster than she was before. Who is this? Jonas Barker. Who are you? Why were you at our house? He wasn't there before, was he? I didn't see him. That's strange. But as soon as she's done experimenting, I'm going to have her... Oh, actually, she needs some fun. Well, she can play with the cats later. What is going on, Benson? Oh, Benson and Jem don't seem to get along. How is Crystal? Oh, sorry. She was using the litter box. Oh, Midnight! What is wrong? What's wrong? Come on. Let's maybe play with her. Maybe we could hug her. Maybe we could brush her. Just spend some time with her. Maybe she's feeling a little bit lonely. Maybe she's sad because she's not going to have babies anymore. Where is she going? Stop experimenting. Go spend some time with your cat. You can experiment later. Plus you're soaked. She really seems sad. What's going on? Can we ask her what's wrong? Let's go and pet her. No, she doesn't want to play, so maybe we should just hug her, pet her, just give her some affection. Or maybe Midnight feels that deep inside Astrid is sad, and maybe Midnight by now is used to this day being very, very sad, so maybe that's why she's sad. Or maybe she just absorbed Astrid's sadness and she's just sad for her. I don't know. Let's just go praise her because she's a very good cat, and... we could give her a catnip treat. Nuzzle nip. This one boosts your cat's energy. Makes your cat enraged. Help calm your cat and put them to sleep. Let's go and give her this one, nap nip. Maybe she needs some help to fall asleep. But then I think it's time for Astrid to dismiss her familiar. Let's go dismiss familiar. And let's go up there and into bed. Bye, Athena. I actually never really play with a catnip, so I don't know how Midnight is going to react from that, but hopefully she's going to find a bed and go to sleep in there. She still looks sad. It's the next morning, Astrid just got up and she got a promotion as well. She's been promoted to Seed Scatterer. What does she need? She needs level 4 in gardening skill and she needs to harvest harvestables. Although, is she going to go to work today? Because she's supposed to work at 7 a.m. No, apparently she works in 24 hours, so she doesn't really have to work on that right now. She's a little bit hungry and the pets, I'm sure, are hungry as well, so we should definitely fill the bowl and then eat something ourselves. And today, as you can see, it's also Talk Like a Pirate Day, which I'm sure Astrid loves a lot more than Love Day, and she's feeling way happier today, I think, than she did yesterday, and it's not raining today. It's cloudy, it's still quite cold, but it's not raining anymore. How are the bees? They're still irritated. These ones are enraged. Let's just go and bond with them, I guess. Maybe this is going to help them feel better. How are the cats? I think they're okay. So today, I really want for Astrid to try and find another potion. We could definitely get the familiar back again, summon them again. Maybe this is going to help Astrid discover some new spells. But then today, she could also go to the bar to sell some of her potions. And something else that she could do would be to... Oh, we could ask for a postcard now. Let's go and ask for Charlie Sims. I really thought that she had sent a letter to them already, but apparently she didn't. And we could find another pen pal. And let's see, she cannot have a postcard from Riverview? Do we need to write to them again? Okay, let's go and write to Riverview. Oh, it's raining again, I just realized. Well then, how is the weather going to be like for the next few days? Oh, tomorrow we're going to have a heat wave and then it's going to be cloudy. That's quite a strange weather. But yeah, today it's the last day of spring. Oh, she's getting attacked by bees so often. Can we do anything with the plants here? I don't think any of them needs to be evolved or anything, and they definitely do not need to be watered. Oh, we need to take care of this litter box. Let's go and scroobaroo the litter box. This is such a handy spell. And I have to say that it seems weird for Astrid to be using a computer. She lives in this house that looks quite old and she's surrounded by magical items and old furniture. And here she is using a laptop. But then I really want for her to experiment a little bit more. Astrid is done experimenting. She unfortunately didn't find any new potions, but she really needs to go ahead and use the bathrooms and take a bath. I might have her experiment a little bit more because she's really close from reaching the next rank as a spellcaster, which would also work on her aspiration. And do I want for her to brew another potion? She could maybe try another potion of good fortune. I think this one sold pretty well last time we were at the bar. But I think we do have quite a few potions already, so maybe not brew another set of potions. Maybe we could try it later on. I'd like for her to experiment just a little bit more. I'm really curious to discover some more potions. I actually would like to check how many potions we have currently. Let's go and open this spell book. Alchemy. This is the one where you can actually discover so many new things. We found quite a few actually also from the practical magic. Maybe something that she could work on as well would be the untamed magic. But let's see alchemy. The potion of nausea. Nausea? I actually have no idea how to pronounce this word. Nausea? I don't know. Anyway. Nimble mind. This one can be quite funny, I think. Emotional stability. Alluring aura. Oh, alluring aura. There's so many. Something also that I've realized when you look at all of the magical houses that are in the magic realm, you have the practical magic, the mischief magic, and the untamed magic, but you don't have alchemy. And I was thinking that Astrid was actually the one that was supposed to take the place of the alchemy. She just refused. She didn't feel like she belonged in the magic realm anymore. But I think she would be the master spellcaster of the alchemy. That's what I think. And Midnight is apparently afraid of the bath. Astrid just reached the spellcaster rank Adept, so now she has 2 more points to spend on some perks here. So let's see, she could practice practicality. Practical spells and potions always succeed when Sim is in a normal spellcaster charge range. Failure is greatly reduced in charged and overcharged states. Also, something that never really happened to me when I was playing with this game pack was that my Sims never got cursed. Only once I had my Sims curse, but it was just because they cast a lot of bad spells and they just kept casting bad spells, but that was the only curse that they had. And this is something that I'd like to see, you know, in this LP. See maybe Astrid getting a curse or something. Mischief Master, Tame the Untamable. Untamed spells and potions always succeed when Sim is in a normal spellcaster charge range. What is this one? A little extra chemistry. Potions crafted by this Sim are surprisingly tasty and have an additional small benefit triggered when the potion is consumed. Definitely getting this one, and I think last time I wanted to get the spellcaster socialite, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one, because this one unlocks magical social interactions with other spellcasters that will provide some spellcaster experience. So let's go and get this one. And there we are. So now all she needs to be able to move on to the next milestone of her aspiration is to know 5 different potions and brew 5 potions. And she just needs to discover 2 more and brew 3 more. But I think I will brew more and more potions as she sells them at the bar. So we might stay for a little while on this milestone. Astrid just discovered a new potion. She found a nimble mind. And what do you need to brew this one? You need a spotted dirt frog. Huh. So maybe we should go and explore. Actually, she needs some fun. Where are the kittens? Oh, what's going on? Benson doesn't like Gem at all. Let's go and play with Benson. Let's go and hug him. And can we play with the laser pointer? Yes, let's go. Now, I'd like to see if we can find a frog somewhere. We could dig over here, but I don't think we could find a frog. I don't remember. Astrid actually never really goes through this path because of course it leads you to the portal that gets you to the magic realm, so she never really goes near this portal, and I don't think you can find any frogs around here. Is there something over here? Oh, Simeon is over here actually. He's probably going back to the magic realm to teach some classes probably, or study or something. There is a plant here, a parsley. Next to the Bellamy's house, there is this rock here that we can dig, so let's go and have Astrid dig. Actually, is she going to use the broom? It's been a while since I saw this animation, so let's see. Oops! She's falling. Too bad. And she fell right on the rock. That must have hurt. Let's see, is there something else around their house? No, I don't see anything. And around this house here, what is this tree? It's a lemon tree. Let's go and harvest the lemons. Oh, she dug up a capsule. I don't care about the capsule, so I'm just going to sell it. Actually, we could sell the MySim dolls that we find in those capsules on the table. There's another rock here. Oh, and there's a bench. But I don't see any frogs. I feel like the frogs have disappeared. What did she find? My Sim trophy. Oh, it's DJ Candy. Could be fun actually if Candy Bear bought the DJ Candy. Something that I hoped we could actually harvest would be those mushrooms. I really hope we could. As Astrid was trying to find a frog around the place, she came across Icarus, who seemed to be in a very bad mood. As you can see, he's very tense. And she started talking with him, and Icarus asked her if she was okay to go to the bar to get a drink and just try to get to know each other a bit more. And last time they had such a nice chat that he just wanted to spend some time with her. So here they are. They are actually... Let's actually talk about potion mishaps. They are at the Elixirs and Brews bar. I still haven't changed the rugs. I should actually, because this blue rug is kind of getting on my nerves. But yeah, they're just going to get to know each other a little bit more and probably talk like pirates, gossip about booty, I guess, and tell the tale of the sea. But yeah, they should get inside because it's raining, so let's not get soaked. Let's go and chat here together. Maybe they could sit at a table, order a drink. I like the fact that they actually have a different voice when they were trying to imitate a pirate. So then let's just go compliment Cut of Jib. I don't know what that is. Let's try. No? Well then, never mind. But let's give him a heartfelt compliment and let's just go ahead and chat with him. Exchange pirate yarns. Let's also maybe discuss overcharge risks. I guess this is something that came with the perk that she bought the other day, the socialite. Enthused about magic. Oh, she could definitely talk about the garden. Share melancholy thoughts? Maybe not. Exchange pirate yarns. But look at that, he's feeling confident now. Oh, I guess because of the lot trait, she's feeling the same way. This compliment kind of jib, I don't know what that is. Oh, look at that, she wants to use a bold pickup line on someone. That's interesting. Let's enthuse about gardening and tell a tale of the sea once again. But as they're sitting here just chatting and getting to know each other, Icarus is telling Astrid a bit more about his life and why he came to move here in Glimmerbrook, and he actually was living in another town full of spellcasters and full of magic, but unfortunately there was an accident and Icarus, as you can guess, was married, and his wife unfortunately was caught in an accident due to potion making. She was working with someone else, and that someone else, oh, I think he's leaving. Oh well, let's just go ahead and get a drink as I tell you the story. Icarus's wife was actually working with someone else, and they were both working on alchemy things and potions, but that partner that she had was very... They wanted to discover the most powerful potion that could actually make you very powerful, basically. And their experiment went bad. Oh, what's going on? Astrid, I just want 2 tickets to the Sanmaishino Theater's sold out show. Want to go with me? Well, we're quite far away from Sanmaishino. And as they were experimenting, that partner just blew up the entire chemistry lab, and that is actually what cost Icarus's wife's life. And after that, Icarus and his daughters just were very sad to stay in that town, and they just needed a new start, and that's why they moved in here in Glimmerbrook. And Astrid, of course, she's feeling very sad for him because she knows how it feels to have lost someone that you love and to be on your own in a new place and just to, you know, to be all by yourself, basically. But she's quite glad that he decided to tell her this story because she, for the first time in quite a while, she's feeling a connection to someone, and she feels like she can actually talk to someone about how it feels like to be on your own. And he was also telling her that he also doesn't like Love Day because it's a holiday that reminds him that he's all by himself and he doesn't want to be remembered that. And he actually spent the entire day with his daughters and he was very, very happy to be with them. But let's go ahead and fill the table with all of those potions. Let's go and stock the table and let's just try to sell some potions. And also let's sell this candy doll. Also, I wanted to extract the fossils. Oh, hilariously tiny T-Rex arms. I like this one. And prehistoric hoofprint. It's singles night tonight, just after Love Day. That's actually quite interesting. Let's go and tend the table and let's start yard sale. But I'm sure that Astrid would have liked to spend more time with Icarus, but I guess he had some teaching to do in the magic realm. Because Icarus is actually a teacher. He teaches potions, alchemy, but also the untamed magic. And he teaches that to young spellcasters, mostly teens actually. He used to teach children, but then he moved on to teens because, I don't know, maybe he got promoted or something. Astrid actually doesn't feel as alone, especially to have felt awful during Love Day, because she wasn't the only one to feel that way. And for years, she has been thinking that she has been the only one feeling that way. And for the first time in a long time, she feels like she can talk to someone, but let's go and maybe price up the prices, mark up the prices to 50% because these potions seem to be selling very well. Oh, Simeon is here. Let's go and talk about potion mishaps. So, I think I talked about Simeon and Astrid's relationship back when they were both students in the magic realm, because these two were very good friends. They just grew apart as the Void Out happened, and Astrid kind of got away from the magic realm. Simeon just stayed there and tried to rebuild everything. But I guess he's trying to reconnect as well. Even though it doesn't seem like it, things are kind of changing in Astrid's life, especially since the two cats, Crystal and Gem, were born. When I say that these cats are magical, plus there's also the Bellamy family that moved in, and for the first time in a very long time, Astrid feels like she can connect once again with other people. Let's go and enthuse about magic. Can we give him the sales pitch? I'm sure that he could use some of those potions in the magic realm. I'm sure he could do that. There's Tomax as well. Let's go and talk to him. Give the sales pitch. And there is Alphaba. This, actually, I find her kind of freaky. She kind of scares me. I don't know why. Douglas McCoy, can we talk to him? Now let's just go ahead and give him the sales pitch. Is there... there is a celebrity again. There's Brittany Cho. This one's a fraud, actually. She's not as nice as she seems. Oh, Simeon is leaving. I guess he just wanted to say hi. Let's try to sell some potions. If only Brittany didn't get all of the attention, maybe people would pay more attention to the potions. And this is actually a time when Astrid wishes she would have paid more attention during her mischief spells classes, but she hasn't. Otherwise, she would have done some mischief to Brittany. I think Astrid doesn't really like celebrities. Can you buy... Douglas, can you buy something? He's just going away. Maybe Astrid should try to discover some mischievous spells so that she could be mischievous with the celebrities that come to the bar and just take her thunder. Let's go and talk to Tomix, give sales speech, and talk about potion mishaps. I don't know what kind of magic Tomix focuses on. Let's ask about his career. Does he have a career? Discuss overcharge risks. Oh, Icarus! I hear there's a party going down at the nightclub right now. Want to check it out? At the discotheque Pan Europa. Oh, that's interesting, although I don't really want to leave my table here. But that's interesting. You know what? We're gonna go. But I'm not gonna go that way because I don't want to leave the table right now. So let's go clear the table and put everything back into Astrid's inventory because I'm really afraid that we're just going to be forgetting everything here. And I don't want to lose all of those potions. I don't want to lose the table. This costs quite a bit of money. So let's keep everything. Let's go and put it back in your inventory. And I'm going to have Astrid join Icarus to the discotheque Pan Europa. It's been a while since she's gone partying, but... why not, you know? I mean, Windenburg is not that far away from here, and she could have a good time. She's a little bit hungry, but I guess she could get some... oh, and she needs to use the bathrooms. I'm going to have her do that right now. But I guess, you know, she could get some food at the bar over there, and she could be dancing, she could be getting to know Icarus a bit more. That could be nice for her. Just forgetting the sadness of Love Day and move on. Move on from that. But what I'm gonna do is keep that for next time, so next time we're going to go and dance the night away with Icarus and Astrid in the discotheque Pan Europa, and of course we just threw you out. What were you expecting? Anyway. Oh, Genevieve. Hey, are you up for grabbing a drink? I could really use... I don't know if you've realized, but Genevieve has been calling her aunt quite a lot these past few days. I feel like she wants something interesting, but it's... you know, it was in Starlight Boulevard, so... actually, how is this world called? I don't remember, but you know, the world that came with Get Famous, and it's quite far away from here. But anyway, I'm actually going to leave you here, guys. So, as I said, next time we're gonna go to Discotheque Pan Europa, and hopefully Astrid will feel a lot better than she's feeling right now. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye, everyone!